It's now 7 o'clock. We'll call the meeting to order. We do have a quorum. First item is the adoption of the agenda. We do have one addition, 8.2, council vacancy. No other additions. Do I need a mover and a seconder for the adoption of the agenda? Councillor Devlin and Councillor Merrill. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Yeah.
Carried. Item 3, declaration of conflict of interest or pecuniary interest. Councillor Devlin?
I'll declare to the second item, I believe, in camera. Thank you.
Okay. And Councillor Gallon's the same one?
Same issue. I'm just trying to clarify whether or not I'm on the Gwich'in Managed Planning Board. I received word from the Grand Chief that they're looking at an advertisement for all of the boards. So I'm just clarifying if I'm on the board or if I've got to reapply. So just to be safe, just be cautious. I want to declare it now. So
Better to err on the side of caution. Thank you. Next item, number 4, delegations, presentations, or petitions. Is there anything, SAO Hood? Okay, public question period. Any questions from the public? Councillor Merrill, you had something? Or? Okay.
No, I don't think.
Moving on.
Mayor,
Yes.
just a point of order. I don't think we've actually heard from the SAO's voice yet. And I know he's unmuted, but I haven't heard him yet in this entire meeting yet.
Okay, how's that?
There.
Now we can, there we go.
All right, it's something to do with my headphone set or something, so, okay.
Ah,
Okay, was there
Anyways,
anything from the public, SAO Hood?
No,
Okay. Item 6.1, adoption of the minutes of the February 7th and 9th, 2022 council meetings. I need, sorry, Stephanie, you had your hand up? No?
Sorry, no.
Okay. Okay, minutes of the February 7th and 9th, 2022 council meeting. I need a mover and a seconder. Councillor Gowans. And a seconder.
Yeah, I'll move that.
Okay, Councillor Harder. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Yes.
Motion's carried. 7.1, the action items list. Any questions on that? Seeing none. 8.1, Town of Inuvik Strategic Priorities Chart. We have 2 options on this. Either to make a motion to approve the proposed strategic priorities chart as presented, or revise. Second one, revise the council priorities section of the chart and refer it back to administration for review and adjustments to the operational initiatives section. What are your wishes? Do you want to approve the Councillor Devlin?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the strategic priorities chart.
Okay, I need a seconder. Councillor Gowans.
Yep.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Yes.
Okay, motion's carried. Thank you. 8.2, as we discussed Monday night, we have a vacancy on town council with the resignation of Councillor Moses. We have three choices with the resignation of a councillor. I believe you're familiar with the briefing note that was out. One is to leave the vacancy until the next general election. We're only just into this term, so maybe that's not viable. It's up to you. Second, appoint a person who would normally be an eligible candidate. In this case, the next person on the ballot receiving the most number of votes, who is Desmond Lorraine. And the third option is to hold a by-election for one position at a great expense to the taxpayers. So what are your wishes? Should we go with option 1, 2, or 3? Councillor Gowans.
I thought about the discussion from Monday, and my opinion is option 2 is the best way forward.
You're prepared to move that?
I'll move that.
Do I have a seconder? Councillor Devlin. Any discussion? Councillor Wainman.
I just got on here late. What was the options there? Sorry.
Sorry, the first one was,
What is option 2? Let's cut it short.
option 2 is to appoint the next eligible candidate, being Des Lorraine.
All right, I'm good with option 2. Thank you.
Okay. Any other discussion? All those in
Back
favor?
here. So, sorry.
Sorry, Councillor Merrill.
Sorry, I think it's outlined in the memo from Grant, but if he isn't interested, then we look at number 9, or 9, 10, 11. Is that correct?
In that order, yes. It'll be offered to number 9 first, and then if they decline, I guess we go to number 10.
Okay. I also support that.
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
support
so
that as well.
Sorry.
Did you need somebody to second that?
I think we already had a seconder, didn't we?
Okay.
Yeah, I thought so. So the motion will be it resolved that Inuvik Town Council hereby appoints, in this case, Desmond Lorraine, to fill the vacant position on council created by the resignation of Councillor Alfred Moses. Excuse me, the mover and seconder are fine with that motion? All those in favor?
Yeah.
Yes.
Motion's carried. Item 9.1, bylaws, firearms bylaw, third and final reading. Any discussion? Councillor Harder.
No, I'm good.
Okay. I need a mover and a seconder.
Yeah, I'll move that.
Councillor Harder and Councillor Gowans. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Yes.
Motion's carried. Department head reports. 10.1 is the capital projects report. Any questions? Yeah. 10.2. It's a request for a council decision on the financial reporting. We had two options. One being that we received the statement of financial position and statement of operations and accumulated surplus on a quarterly basis. Option number 2 was maintain it on a monthly basis. Excuse me, what are your wishes? Do we want to go on a quarterly basis?
I'm prepared to put the motion forward for number 2 on a monthly basis.
For number 2, the monthly basis? Okay, do I have a seconder?
Yeah, I'll second that.
Councillor Wainman. Any further discussion?
Could I please ask if SAO Hood thinks that doing it quarterly will work, will be acceptable? He'll have enough, or will have enough information?
SAO Hood?
Sorry, I missed part of that.
My question was, if we go to quarterly reporting, does that provide council with enough information if we have to make decisions?
Well, if you recall in the council orientation, that's what the suggestion from MACA was. The biggest thing about monthly, and it's not that big of a deal to be honest, but with monthly, especially at the first part of the year, there's a lot of timing. And if we try and put in the budget numbers, certainly for the first, till we get to construction season, it becomes an issue of a lot of the stuff will say we have a big variance because of timing, because something didn't come in because it was a month late and that kind of a thing. That's the only thing that would quarterly might make it easier from a variance reporting. It's not difficult to create a report monthly to submit. It's just as long as everybody understands the variances and things like that might be off just because of timing.
Thank you.
Okay, any further discussion? Seeing none. The motion is to maintain the monthly basis of reporting. All those in favor?
Yes.
Opposed?
Yes.
Motion's carried. We have no information items. Item 12, council concerns. Councillor Merrill? No?
Sorry. I was just muting myself because I was coughing, is what you heard.
Okay. Any other concerns? Councillor Wainman?
Notice a lot on the Mackenzie on Main Street there basically from Capitol Suites to the hospital. A lot of people walk not on the sidewalk, on the opposite side. And I see a lot of people without high visibility, and I see a lot of people nearly getting hit. Maybe we can do an information or send out the bylaw or do something to maybe put a cure to that, because it's just a matter of time. There is a lot of traffic that way. I don't know if we can actually even do anything, but maybe figure something out. Like, we have a sidewalk over there, it's always cleared, and they're walking on the wrong side of the road and traffic coming, and it's a busy place with the construction there. It's just something to think about. I see it every day. So
SAO Hood?
We can certainly look at putting out just a public announcement just on the social media, just for remind people that we do have sidewalks in this town. So that would probably not even just there, but where there are sidewalks, period, just to use them.
I know it'd be a difficult task, Grant, but like I don't really know what you can do, but like put a public message out. But you see it every day out there, and you see people swerving from people, and it's just, we had a kid get hit there a year ago. Like, I mean, and we have low speed limits and everything, but if people aren't going to use the sidewalks, it's going to become a problem that way. I mean, the sunny months are coming, but during the dark months, it's pretty sketchy going that way.
No, as I said, we'll put out a public just to say that the sidewalks are there for pedestrians. We recommend you use them.
Anything further?
Question?
Yes.
Can people be ticketed for walking on the road and walking the wrong way? Because living in this area, I think Councillor Wayman is exactly right. Especially as the winter goes on, the road gets narrow and it's icy, and people aren't facing the traffic. They're all on their way to the hospital.
I guess I can't answer that for sure as far from a legal standpoint, if you have to, or walking which way. I think it's recommended that you walk against traffic if there's no sidewalk, but I don't know if that's a legal requirement, but I can certainly have municipal enforcement check into it.
Okay,
Maybe-
starting with public education. Go ahead.
Anything else?
I'm good. Just a concern.
Okay. S.A. Hood, we have an in-camera item tonight?
No,
I didn't think so. Okay, I need a motion to adjourn. Councillor Wainman, seconded by Councillor Gallons. All those in favor?
Yes.
Thank you very much.